Hello everyone, my name is Eric Gutierrez, and along with my group members Shannon and Chris, we will be talking to you about the two main types of renewable energy. First, Chris will talk about the history of solar energy and the three main types of panels used. Then, Shannon and I will talk about the history of wind energy and the three main types of wind.
Hello, my name is Chris Thompson. Today I will be talking about solar energy. I will discuss the pros and cons of each type of solar panel, as well as the history. In 1839, a French physicist discovered the creation of electric current when a material was exposed to light. In 1883, American inventor came up with the plans for the first solar panels from selenium. In 1918, a manufacturing process was developed to grow crystal silicon in a lab for solar panels. In 1954, two scientists working for Bell Labs created the first photovoltaic cell. Monocrystalline solar panels are the most energy efficient type of solar panel. They are very space efficient. They also have the longest life of any solar panel, as well as being more efficient during low light conditions. The cons of monocrystalline solar panels include being the most expensive type of solar panel, being prone to breakdown if the proper equipment is not used, and wasting silicon during the production process. Polycrystalline solar panels are less expensive than monocrystalline solar panels. They are also easier to produce. The silicon used to manufacture polycrystalline solar panels requires less effort. These type of panels are also more aesthetically pleasing than monocrystalline panels. The cons of polycrystalline solar panels include less energy and space efficiency compared to monocrystalline panels, as well as less performance in high heat. Thin film solar panels are the easiest type of solar panel to produce. The appearance of thin film solar panels is more appealing than monocrystalline solar panels. They also perform well during periods of shading and high heat. The cons of thin film solar panels include less space efficiency compared to other panels. The supporting structures and cables could get expensive, as well as a shorter lifetime than other panels.
And now the history of wind energy. In 500 BC, wind energy helped pump water and grind grain through the use of windmills. In 1850s, Daniel Halliday and John Burnham built the Halliday windmill, which you will see on most farms. In the 1890s, the invention of steel blades made windmills more efficient. Later on, around 1990, more than 2,200 megawatts of wind energy capacity is installed around California, which just means that 2,200 megawatts is the highest running capacity that the windmills would be able to create. And in 2012, the amount of wind energy produced in the US is able to power about 15 million homes and is the number one source of renewable electricity.
Hi, my name is Shannon Gallo, and we are going to cover wind turbines. Wind turbines work opposite of a fan. Instead of using electricity to make wind turbines use wind to make electricity. There are three types that we will cover, the pros and cons: utility scale, distributed wind, and offshore wind. Utility scale wind are the turbines that are very large, that cover large areas of land and are spread out. They have different things in between them. And the pros for them are the cost of electricity has dropped more than 80% in the last 20 years, which has decreased electrical prices for companies and residential areas. They provide clean source of electricity that does not cause pollution. They also create jobs for people like electricians, engineers, laborers, and so forth. Utility scale wind cons are they are unreliable because they rely on wind. They can be very noisy, and they are government taxed. So where you save by using it, they tax it. Threat to the wildlife, such as birds and bats, are also a con. Distributed wind are much like the utility scale, but they're a smaller version. They can be used for homes, schools, or small farms. Because it is for just certain places like that, it reduces power outages for the different places like the schools and so forth. And they are eligible for the 30% federal business energy tax credit. Distributed wind cons are they are unreliable because of the wind. They can be noisy, which they are near residential areas, and the appearance people don't find very attractive. Offshore wind pros are they are more abundant, stronger, and blow more consistently than land-based wind sources. They also provide clean energy without the pollution, and they are away from civilization, so there are no complaints of noise. And just like the others, they provide job opportunities for electricians, engineers, laborers, and so forth. The offshore wind cons are more than 60% are in deep water that conventional foundations are not practical. They have done some research and they are looking to have a float to put them on. They are hazard to not only the avian life, but the aquatic life. And the startup can be very expensive as well as the research expenses. Thank you.
In conclusion, people are finding new ways to produce cheaper, efficient photovoltaic cells, preventing the need to burn 60,000 pounds of coal. With solar energy, there's no acid rain, no urban smog, and no pollution of any kind. While with wind, by 2050, reports show the nation can deploy 35% of our nation's electricity and supply renewable power in all 50 states, and utility scale wind plants in 39 states. If you have any questions, you can message us or leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.